HubSpot has conveniently given me a list of ideal candidate qualifications for an inbound marketing consultant. So let's talk about those for a minute. Although I'm not going to pretend to be 100% up to speed on the latest and greatest when it comes to coding, especially in terms of web development and software application, I did used to program, and I am very familiar with code, and I have the ability to read code, know what it's intended to do, and even work to identify errors and help integrate it into other systems. So yes, I have the technical ability to review code. Again, I'm not primarily a programmer, but I am familiar with API services, and I am familiar with many of the ways to use APIs to enhance automated marketing campaigns and operations. Many of my functions have included using HTML and using CSS. CSS when it comes mostly to blog styling and also some of the JavaScript applications and functionalities that we write. HTML, including newsletters and front page display of web content, is something that I'm very familiar with. I've run campaigns involving all of those skills before, from both a lead capture perspective when we were doing health insurance sales and also an e-commerce perspective. And the differences between lead nurturing, for example, and cart abandonment. I have a good knowledge, depth of knowledge in search engine optimization, as well as the best practices of social media marketing. I have published some articles in Social Media Marketing Magazine, as well as I have my blog, Social Media Bites, where I've written some of the stuff, some of the ideas that I have when it comes to social media marketing and search engine optimization and how internet marketing fits into commerce and business. Well, I am a power user of the internet, and I have a great depth of knowledge when it comes to the internet and its functionality, as well as web marketing and its tactics and applications. There was a great book that came out a while ago, co-authored by Ram Charan, called Execution, and it went into great detail about the art of getting things done, which you call GSD, get stuff done. And that is a philosophy that I believe in very, very passionately. You'll notice most of the acronyms that I use and a lot of the terminology I use, we always focus heavily on execution, because the best idea that is not executed is it's pretty worthless. I have more than 2 years of experience working with inbound marketing, both in terms of search engine optimization as well as its integration with social media on the lead capture and lead-based sales side, as well as the e-commerce side, reaching back several years. While I do have some experience working with very large multi-million-dollar budgets and corporations, my primary experience, relevant experience for this position, has been my consulting at Mallikarjunan Media with specifically small and medium-sized businesses. Businesses typically with budgets ranging from literally as little as $500 all the way up to about $10,000 or $20,000 a month. I really do enjoy all of those things. I really am passionate, and I do enjoy teaching people about marketing. I enjoy teaching people about things like search engine optimization, social media marketing, and also ROI analysis, helping people understand how what they spend on marketing really should translate into measurable dollars and a return on their investment. I've done for a while things like operational management, and when I was obviously the CEO at Mallikarjunan Media, project management, customer service, sales, and a number of different features and functionalities that are involved in the wider operational perspective. And what I really do enjoy, what I found that I enjoy, and the reason that I'm applying for this specific position at this specific company, is I enjoy teaching people about marketing, and I enjoy helping them understand ways that they can better improve their business. Obviously, my primary teaching experience, which is a plus, comes from my time and my consulting with Mally Media and the clients that we worked with over the years, as well as at my positions at other companies like American Health and like Dave's e-commerce conglomerate in Tampa, teaching the team the systemization that I had implemented so that after I left, they were able to continue the marketing operations with similar effectiveness. Well, you can sample my writing skills on my blog. I've included a link to one of the articles I think that I wrote for Social Media Marketing Magazine, as well as you can click on the blog tab at the top of hiremehubspot.com. As far as my verbal skills, I have been doing for the last year, a syndicated talk radio show where I've had to somehow make one topic, the only topic that we discussed, interesting for 2 hours every week. And hopefully these videos that I'm doing for you will help to demonstrate a little bit some of the verbal skills that I have. As far as my presentation skills, well, you need to go to hiremehubspot.com and sign up for the free webinar on why HubSpot should hire me, and then you'll get a brief look at some of the presentation skills I have. Making your voice and your presence felt through the phone is really mostly about voice modulation and also about structuring the conversation to keep it interesting and keep it engaging. You don't want to make it sound like you're lecturing through the phone. In the same way you don't want to make it sound like you're lecturing on radio. You need to alternate who's talking as well as alternate the tempo, the pitch, and the content of what you're saying to keep it interesting and engaging, and make sure that the person on the other side, whether it's on the other side of the radio or the other side of the telephone, is actually listening and retaining what you're saying. Although it needs to be updated because it's been a while since I've had a position that allows me to use it, I do have a Green Belt certification in Lean Six Sigma, as well as an extensive amount of experience in project management, managing multiple departments and project and personnel at the same time, working on the same and on different projects together. So yes, I have a great depth of experience when it comes to the organization of personnel and projects to ensure that they are being executed optimally. I do have experience consulting with individuals, sole proprietorships, as well as larger corporations where the decision-making and responsibility for project execution is spread across a large team. And yes, I have customer-facing experience both from a sales perspective, a support perspective, and a marketing consulting perspective. If anything, I think I may be a little bit too experienced in being responsible for client happiness. I think that client and customer support is extremely important, especially when you're a consultant, and especially when you're consulting on a topic which the client isn't very well aware. You need to make them acclimated and comfortable with why and what they're spending money on and how that's really benefiting their company. If anything, I need to work better on establishing personal boundaries so I don't end up with clients calling me at 11 o'clock on a Sunday night, which is another one of the reasons I'm excited to leave kind of working on my own startup and being responsible for the entire team, and excited to go work as an inbound marketing consultant at HubSpot, is because those personal boundaries are kind of already set by the fact that if I'm not in the office, people don't expect me to be accessible 24 hours a day. But I think that the relationships that you build with your clients are a key part of the success that they feel that they're getting with the HubSpot software. Because if they don't understand what they're doing, if they don't understand how it is, and if they don't feel good about the relationship that they have with HubSpot and with the HubSpot software, they're not going to continue to be customers, and then I have failed at my job. good attention to detail is something that's been beat into me for many years, and it's always something that I've preached and practiced. The attention to detail when it comes to marketing, missing periods and missing commas, missing very specific details. For example, in programming, going back to the earlier experience, if you miss a semicolon, then you get to spend a while combing through your code trying to find it, although some of the programming environments now make that simpler. Attention in detail is extraordinarily important because it's the little things that matter. Getting the big picture assembled is nice, but without specific attention to detail, you can't have effective execution. Check. 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 And check. Thank you for taking the time to check out some of my skills and see how I would be a fit for HubSpot as an inbound marketing consultant.